Executive women need to stop walking on eggshells. I want to share with you, first of all, I want to review for the whole week. My name is Judy Herman, and I know what it's like to walk on eggshells. And I know what it's like to go through various times in my life and develop myself to the point of being what you call a high achieving woman. I'm a licensed therapist, I'm a psychotherapist, and an author and a speaker. But I want to speak to women who are executive women, high functioning, have developed their careers, perhaps have spent years raising children before that, or in the middle of it. And you've developed yourself, and it's made the dance of your marriage different and perhaps very challenging. But here's what I found. First of all, before I share, I want to share with you what I covered this week. I covered a lot of things and having to do with my own journey, of course, but also what I've seen over the years. And I did do a 3-part series about what you've been told about mental health. It's not even true, the emotional wellness code. So go back and you can go to my YouTube channel, just plug in Judy Herman relationships and you'll get there. And then yesterday I covered 3 common myths that executive women need to bust through in order to be real. So I want to focus now today on the need for executive women to stop walking on eggshells. Because here's what happens. We are women who are nurturers. We care for our families. We do for others. And it's just our nature to do that. And we do for our husbands, our partners. And then it becomes to a point where we do and do and do, and we get exhausted and we get overwhelmed. And I mentioned that a little bit yesterday about we cannot do for others when only they are capable and responsible for doing for themselves. Okay, so walking on eggshells, living true to you. I want to tell you, you know this already. A fulfilling life is not created by accident, nor is the timing of your situation an accident. And it's not an accident that you're tuning into this. So if this resonates with you, please like, share it. And let me hear from you. I'd love to hear from you. But rather, it's a perfect time. Now is the time, the right time, to apply specific principles that produce a legacy of love that lasts for generations. And I consider this a divine appointment to your authentic self. So the Show Up and Be You program, it is my proprietary methodology, taking in 40 years of my own personal experiences and many years in my career as a therapist, hearing the stories of others, and then writing my book. I've come up with this Show Up and Be You program. It's 3 months and it's 12 weeks, and it's designed to equip you to the next level of emotional wellness, to establish this mindset of growth and resilience and healthy relationships and wise choices. Well, I'm so excited. It's been a really eye-opening thing for me, myself, to be getting coaching and to learn how to develop my own proprietary methodology and program. It's very fascinating. And as I compare this actually with therapy, and not everybody's going to be ready for this program, right? So some folks are going to be ready just for the psychotherapy, which makes sense. And then others that don't need therapy or have gone through a series of therapy, maybe they've outgrown therapy, they don't need therapy anymore. But the coaching program that I've put together is so remarkably transformational. And there's less one-on-one time, and there's a whole lot more in between time, but there has been some remarkable transformation in those that I've worked with, and I want to share more with you. I use this formula of breathing in fresh air into your life. And when you can incorporate that on a day-to-day basis and be consciously aware of it, it's amazing. And I talk about relationship dances and how we are co-creating the messes, how to bring that level of awareness up and develop different ways, the growth resilience dance. But it's a remarkable program. And I'm like, the more that I do this, the more excited I am, because this transformation is remarkable. I see other folks and they are smiling, and they are like, they're moving the needle on their lives, and they're living on a different level of being. They're living on this level of peace and a life without regret. And it's just amazing. So I wanted to tell you about that. And then, so you go to my website, judycounselor.com, but you can reach me at judy@judycounselor.com. Well, ask for what you call a discovery call, what to expect on this call. Set aside a good 60 minutes, maybe a little bit more. And I will be so in tune with you, will provide you massive value for that time that you and I spend. And we're going to just check and see if you're a good fit for this program, or if the program is a good fit for you at this point. And if not, I will lead you into the direction that is likely to benefit you. So I have room for just 2 other discovery calls within the next couple weeks. So if you call or email me, let me know, and we'll set that up. What I'll do is I will send you a form, a survey to fill out to kind of get some more information before that call. But we can talk through that and see if that's going to be a good fit. It's 12 weeks. And, if there's anything we as women, we hold back on doing. I remember when I was raising my kids and money was tight and I was homeschooling my kids and all of this. And, I'd buy them new clothes, get them things, but I'd wear the same thing. Like, I did not spend money on myself. Well, and you may not have a problem with that at all, but I just know we give and give and give and give, and we think of ourselves less. And even with those, very, people that can definitely afford to spend money on themselves, don't, because we give and we nurture. But I want to give you permission to invest in you, because you are so worth it. And you as a wife, as a mom, and perhaps you're not even in that era. Maybe you're a grandparent like I am. Maybe you've gone through a long-term marriage. Maybe you've been and done everything you could possibly do to have some kind of connection, emotional connection in your marriage. And maybe you've gone to a therapist, and you've gone to several conferences, and maybe there's a little bit of change, but not much. So invest in you, because you are so very worth it. And to show up and be the real you is so very fulfilling. And you will live a life that is peaceful, purposeful, and positive without regret. And I'd love to come alongside you with that. Judy@judycounselor.com. And also go to my website, judycounselor.com. There, I keep forgetting to tell people this, but there's an Ask Judy button on the side of my page. So if there's anything that you would like for me to cover in future little Facebook teachings, I would be glad to do that. So ask your questions. Probably 100 or more other people are asking the very same question and would like that addressed. All right. So I'm glad to see you. And I just want to let you know, you are so very worth it. You are so worth investing in. I am Judy Herman, and I am the author of Beyond Messy Relationships. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.